Hi guys, today our Pilates class is going to be a little bit more based on stretch. So we'll still have our core work, but we're going to work a little bit more on flexibility. Okay, so we'll start the usual just with feet about fist width apart. Pick the toes up, spread them out, place them down, ground the feet into the floor a little. Hands to the hips, bend the knees, and we'll just take a little tilt back and forth of the pelvis here. So imagining that bowl of water in the middle of the pelvis as we tilt back, water spills over the back. As we tilt forwards, water spills over the front. So come to that place in the center where that bowl of water is level. Lengthen ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and ears in alignment. Space across the chest and collarbones, chin parallel to the floor. Good. Pick the shoulders up and relax them down. Think of now that belt around the center. Draw that belt in 3 notches, engaging those deep abdominals. Alternatively, think about ground floor of that pelvic floor. Imagine a lift going up 3 floors. So either initiating that engagement via the transverse abdominis, the deep abdominals, or via the pelvic floor. But either way, we're engaging all those core muscles. Then sending that breath into the rib cage, middle fingers touching, shoulders relaxing, core stays engaged. So we're facilitating that engagement with the lateral thoracic breath. Good. And let's begin. So we're going to turn sideways, go with a few spine rolls, inhaling to start with, exhaling, chin towards the chest, and we round down. Inhale, exhale, we uncurl all of the way up. Stacking that spine. Inhale, exhale. Feel free to hinge here, guys. So if you're avoiding, of course, rounding through the spine, go for that hinge instead. Stacking up. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. So a little bend into the knees here, absolutely fine. Now, next time we come down, we're going to take the hands down. Good. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take an inhale on the exhale, tuck that tailbone under, round the spine up and draw the chin in. Belly button towards the spine. Inhale, tailbone comes up. Draw the chest through the upper arms. Exhale, tailbone tucks under. Belly button towards the spine. As you round up, press the hands into the mat. Inhale, opposite direction. And then returning to a neutral position, pick the feet up, circle the feet at the ankles, and change direction. Pause here, bring the feet over to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center, exhale left, and inhale center. Exhale right, and inhale center. Exhale left, and inhale center. Tuck the toes under, sit back onto the heels, interlace the hands and roll those wrists out. And then changing direction. Press the palms of the hands away. Feel a little stretch through the back of the shoulders. Bring the hands down into a little prayer pose. If you need to release the feet down, that's fine. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate a little to the right. And inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale. So we've moved the spine in every direction. Good. Now from here, we're just going to go with a little bit of box swimming. So lengthening the right arm, leg out, left arm, inhale back. Exhale, other arm, other leg, inhaling back. So mobilizing those hips and shoulders while challenging the trunk to stay stable. Both the pelvic and shoulder girdle staying as stable as possible. Exhaling and inhaling, exhaling and inhale. Now from here, take the hands forward, a hand print, tuck the toes under and push the hips up and back. Keep a little bend into the knees here, spread the fingers out and then slowly press one heel at a time to the floor. So feel that stretch into the back of the legs, into the back, into those calves and the heels. Oh, it feels good. And then from here, now, one thing about this, guys, keep the knees bent if you find the back is rounding. We prioritize that neutral spine here, not straight leg. Okay, so fine to keep the legs straight. Walk the feet forwards now. Take an inhale, exhale, curl all of the way up. Stacking the spine. Inhale, slide the hands down. So we keep a nice neutral spine here. Feel it stretch through the back of the legs. Inhale to lift and exhale, we'll fold totally forwards. Take the right leg back, take the right knee down and reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch into the front of the hip. Inhale the arms down, so coming into a little cactus position. Exhale up. Inhale down, chest is lifted. Feel the stretch into the chest, into the shoulders, upper arms. Inhale and exhale. Take the hands down and we'll tuck the toes of that back foot under and step back into plank. Now, keeping the trunk as stable as possible, slide that right knee underneath the hip, left knee back. Try not to put weight on it, but absolutely do if you need to. Inhale and exhale. So the goal here is to maintain that stability through the trunk. We go for 6 and 5, 4, exhale forward, inhale back, 3 and 2 and 1. Pause, take the knees down with control, lower yourself to the floor. Elbows back, inhale, lift the head, chest and shoulders. So just the hands are resting lightly on the floor here. Lengthen into the legs. Think of that an ice cube underneath the belly button, supporting that lower back and pelvis, breathing into the rib cage. Inhale here, tuck the toes, exhale to the knees and bring yourself back up into that little down dog. Pedal those feet out once again. That's it. And then let's come to a high kneeling position. Yeah, now think of that engagement. So make sure that pelvis isn't tilting forwards here. We like it in that neutral position, engaging those glutes. Press the hands into the sides of the thighs. We're going to inhale back, feel the work into the thighs, exhale forwards. Press the hands into the thighs, feel a little bit of work into those arms. Exhale forwards. Inhale, make sure the same distance remains between the hip bones and the rib cage. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. We'll take 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Let's step the right foot forwards. Yeah. Take a little tuck under of that tailbone again. Feel the stretch into the front of the hip. Hands to the chest. Inhale, exhale, rotating to the right. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take the left hand, just resting it to the outside. So just if there's any bone density issues here, make sure that you're not wrenching yourself around. So you've done the work to get that little twist, keep the length, and just rest the hand there. Good, looking towards the other hand. Nice. Now we'd like to take this a little bit further. Arms reach out. Good. Lengthening, maybe we take the hand down, reach the other hand up. Maybe we lift the back knee. Good. And just feel that little stretch into that glute. Keep the length through the spine and try and get those shoulders stacked. Lovely. Exhale the hand down and we're going to step that left foot forwards. Inhale, exhale, uncurl or hinge all of the way up. Good. Inhale, exhale, we'll hinge. Feel the stretch into the legs. Keep the spine towards a neutral position. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Hands come down. This time step that left foot back. Bring the knee down. Inhale the arms up. And take the arms into that cactus position. Inhale down, exhaling up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhale and exhale. Let's take the hands down and step that right knee back into plank or right leg back. And we'll take that left leg forwards and back, right leg forwards and back. Good, keeping that trunk stable. If you need to take the knees down, that's absolutely fine. You can still maintain that stability. Otherwise, we're just sliding forward and back. Inhaling and exhaling, keeping that belt drawing in. Inhale and exhale. We have 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good, we'll take the knees down and we'll lower ourselves to the floor. Nice. Reach the arms forwards. Hands are shoulder width apart. Now draw the shoulders back away from the ears, lengthen into the legs. Keep those core muscles switched on. We'll exhale the right leg and left arm. Inhale, lower. Exhale, opposite. Shh. And lower. Shh. Another side. Now, if you'd like to stay with this, that's fine. Otherwise, we can lift everything and go swimming. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. 2 more rounds. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. Take everything down. Whew. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push up onto the knees, tuck the toes under, and coming into that little down dog. Now pick the heels up. Allow the heels to drop to the right. Feel the stretch through the left side. And then take the heels up. Allow them to drop to the other side. Feel that stretch. Come back to center. We'll come onto the knees, bringing ourselves into an upright position. Hands to the breastbone again. And this time we're just going to, again, focus on that lumbar pelvic stability and just coming into a little bit of thoracic extension. Inhaling to lift. Keep that length through the spine. Now think about those core muscles staying engaged. They're lengthening, but they're still staying engaged. Inhaling into that rib cage. Think here about that engagement into the pelvic floor. And exhale. Good. Left foot, step forward. Try and step that leg directly forwards instead of swinging it around the outside. Yeah. Lengthen through the spine, inhaling, exhaling, rotate to the left. And maybe we take that hand a little bit to the leg and reach. Good, so we're getting this rotation through the trunk. Maybe we take the hand down, the other hand up, and if we like, we can lift that right knee. Good. Breathing into that rib cage. Keeping that length into that hip, so lengthening the hip back. Exhale the hand down, and let's step it forwards. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's uncurl all of the way up. Stacking that spine. Okay, so from here, we're going to take a roll down. Step the right leg back, bring the right knee down. Reach the arms towards the ceiling. And we're going to take an exhale, reach the arms behind, straighten out that front leg. Inhale, we bend. So we're going from hip flexion to hip extension. Getting a little bit of shoulder mobility, but really working with that hip mobility as well. And of course, getting that hamstring stretch here. And lift. Good. Circle the arms behind, interlace, stretch those arms behind. Release, hands to the hips, and we come forwards. Try and keep the spine towards neutral if you can, or if you'd like, bring the hands to the mat. But try and maintain a neutral position in the spine so we're not rounding. Because once we round, we're not getting the benefit of that hamstring stretch. We'll feel it much more if we keep that spine towards a neutral position. Good. From here, coming forwards, hands come down, tuck the back toes under. We'll step back again into that little down dog. So just notice how that left leg might feel quite nice and loose now. Coming down, we'll bring ourselves up and we're going to step that right leg forwards. Bringing those arms up, inhale, and let's exhale. So do keep a little bit of engagement into that core here. So that nice kind of 30% contraction, helping us to balance and control as we move through these stretches. Exhaling and inhaling. Pause here, circle the arms, change the interlace of the hands this time. So whatever you don't do habitually, try and bring the heels of the hands together. And just take care, if you find these kind of hip stretches really comfortable, really easy, and you can just kind of flop forward, pull back a little. If you've got really mobile hips, think a little bit more towards strength rather than just letting it all hang out there. And then we'll take those hands to the hips. Maybe take the hands to the floor, pushing those hips back, keeping the core strongly engaged. And that's just going to help you to fold a little bit. You feel the stretch. And notice as well, can you feel a difference between one leg and the other? Totally normal. That's it. And take that pedal. And let's walk the feet forwards. And roll up. Now bring the feet to the width of the mat. Toes are pointing outwards. Heels are on the mat. Toes are off. Hands to prayer pose. And just take a little shimmy down. Yeah, bring the elbows in between the hands, beg your pardon, in between the knees. That would be difficult. And just keep the spine towards a neutral position. Again, if this feels really easy and you just want to drop down into it, then use a little bit of strength. Push into those feet. Feel the engagement into the glutes. Feel free to stay higher, guys, as well. Or feel free to sit down on the mat and just keep the feet wide. Maintain that neutral position. Let's take one hand behind the other. Yeah, and the other rather. And let's sit tall. Reach the arms. Inhale. Exhale. We'll come all of the way down. Slide those feet in. Take the hands either side. Open, feel that openness across the chest and shoulders. Arms are pressing down. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, tilt that pelvis back and peel the spine all of the way up. Inhale, exhale, articulate the spine all of the way down, return to neutral. Inhale, exhale, tilt the pelvis back, peel the spine up. Inhaling, exhaling. So just getting that nice little bit of mobility into the spine, little bit of work into those glutes. Inhale, exhale, articulating the spine down. Inhale, exhale, inhale the arms behind. And we'll exhale a little bit harder now to get that, to keep the rib cage down, get the lower back down before the pelvis comes down, and to not arch the back. Inhaling down, exhale, peeling up. Inhale the arms behind, exhale, all of the way down. Returning to that neutral position. Inhale, we'll go one more time. Exhale, peel the spine up. Inhale the arms behind. Exhale, with control, getting each vertebra down. Good. And then the arms come down. Lovely. Now from here, just take a little tilt back and forth of the pelvis. And we're going to take the right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop. Good. Hands behind the thighs. If we want to lift the head, chest, and shoulders, if we're looking after our bone health, keep the head, chest, and shoulders down. Yeah, good. Maybe lengthen the legs if we can maintain that control. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that core switched on. Keep breathing into the rib cage. Keep those arms nice and strong, looking towards the belly button or the top of the thighs. Good. Last one. Bring the legs back, right leg down, left leg down. Oh, take the knees out. Allow the arms to come into cactus position, soles of the feet together, and just take a little rock from side to side of the head. So releasing tension from the jaw, and then stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out. Take a nice big full body stretch here, reaching those fingers away from the toes. Inhale into flexion. Feel free to go for a neutral tabletop, neutral toe taps with legs bent here. If you prefer, exhaling all the way up. Yeah, neutral spine at the top. Inhale, exhale, we tuck under, we lengthen into those legs and articulate the spine down. And we bring the arms back. Inhaling, exhaling. All the way up, nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen those toes away. And we return ourselves to the mat. Inhale, exhale. All the way up. Good. Now take the arms up in line with the ears. Inhale, exhale, a little bit more of a challenge. And coming all the way down. Inhale into flexion, exhale. All the way up. Inhale, exhale, tailbone tucks. And we lay ourselves back down on the mat. Inhale, exhale. Good. Pause. Take the arms behind, walk the hands back. Keep the spine and pelvis towards neutral and just get a little stretch into the shoulders. So press those hands down and feel that stretch into the chest and the shoulders. Bring the hands forwards, cross the feet at the ankles. We'll take a little side stretch here. Reach up and over. So bending this elbow, keeping this sit bone to the floor, reaching up and over, and then just reach forward a little. So slightly different stretch here and take it up and back. Other side. Reaching up and over, and then we just take it across a little and up and all the way back. Lovely. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and felt the benefits.